once the king of the forest, with a great reputation, but now, he is willing to guard a human's home. All of this is because of a little boy with naturally white hair. 3 years ago when Renato was entrusted with the little boy by his savior on his deathbed, he decided to foster him in this small village. Since then, he has been guarding the village day and night, even hunting various mountain delicacies for the child every day. The village also benefits from the sale of the animal skins that he hunted, living a life of plenty. However, due to his continuous hunting, the wild beasts within 100 miles have almost disappeared. After observing the simple and reliable villagers here for a long time, Renato, persuaded by his friend Chin, decides to temporarily leave the area and just come back regularly to check on the child. But just as he is about to leave, he suddenly senses something abnormal in the forest. It turns out to be a Chang ghost, which is said to be formed when a person is eaten by a tiger. Renato can tell at a glance that this Chang ghost is being controlled by someone. He immediately asks his friend Chin to inform the Green Wolf, knowing that this matter is not simple. Sure enough, a group of tigers, who have lost their minds, are coming towards them behind the Chang ghost. And not far away, two people in the mountaintop seem to be controlling everything. The person with white hair and yellow eyes takes off his hat and instantly turns into an evil yellow weasel. Renato knows that their goal is to kidnap the child, and he must stop them at all costs. With the yellow weasel's command, the tigers rush forward towards Renato. However, he shows no fear as he stands tall and imposing, issuing a powerful aura that keeps the tigers at bay. But as the yellow weasel casts a spell on the tigers, they lose all rationality and become fiercely aggressive. Renato easily dispatches one tiger with a single slap, and even facing hundreds of them, he remains in control. After a few rounds, the other tigers dare not move recklessly, and some of the stronger-willed ones even begin to regain their senses. However, before they can understand what is happening, they are torn apart by their own kind. The yellow weasel then takes control of the tigers and surrounds Renato, while another group searches the village for the child. At this moment, a lookout notices the commotion and quickly alerts the villagers. The villagers hide the child in a rice chest, but just as they close the lid, they feel a chill down their backs. A tiger has been watching them from outside the window, and the yellow weasel senses the child's location. As the yellow weasel prepares to give the order to surround the rice chest, Renato miraculously eliminates half of the tigers. He then declares to the yellow weasel on the mountaintop, "I will bite you to death, and then hunt down your kin until none remain." The yellow weasel becomes furious and orders the tigers to attack. Suddenly, a massive tiger charges towards Renato. Upon closer inspection, he realizes that it is his old friend from years ago,